Equatio allows users to do vertical math. Today I want to show you how to do subtraction. Step 1. Open up Equatio by clicking on the blue symbol on your Chrome browser. Step 2. You want to open the equation editor by clicking on this button. Now, this workspace is kind of small, so we want to click on the bar in the middle and drag it all the way up. Now we have a nice big workspace. Click in the workspace and start typing the word subtraction. I'm going to choose 2-digit vertical. You'll notice that Equatio has inserted a grid of gray boxes. Now, in order to give us enough space to do the borrowing notation, we want to insert a space above the top line. So I'm going to click in any of the boxes, and then I'm going to press Shift Enter, and you'll notice that a line has been inserted. Now I'm going to type my numbers. The idea is to put 1 digit in each of the gray boxes. So the equation I've decided on is 32 minus 9. So 30, and then I use my arrow key to move over, 2, arrow key to move down, 9. Now you could also just simply use your trackpad or your mouse and click, but I like to use the arrow keys because it's faster. So traditionally when we do subtraction, you can't take 9 away from 2 unless you're getting into integers. So for a student working at this level, we have taught them how to borrow from the tens column. So to indicate that, I'm going to highlight the 3 that represents 30 by holding down my Shift key and using my arrow key to highlight it. I'm then going to click on the backspace button and I'm going to type the word cancel, all lowercase. When I'm finished, I'm going to hit Enter, and you'll notice that that now crosses out the 3. I move up on top of that and I type in the 2 to represent the 20 that is remaining after I borrow my 10. Now I go to where the 2 is, and I'm going to type in my 1 to represent 10. Now, in order to show that it's borrowed, which is what we traditionally do at this point, I'm going to hold down my Shift key and use my arrow to highlight it. Once I'm behind it, and it's important that you do this command behind it, don't put it at the front of the number you've highlighted. I'm going to do backslash again, and then I'm going to type the word stack row. Okay, it's a bit of a funny word, but it does something very specific. Then I'm going to hit Enter or Return, and you'll notice now that that 1, which represents the 10 I've borrowed, has moved up. So now it looks more like a traditional subtraction algorithm to our students. Now I go down and just complete my math the same way I always would. When I'm happy with it, I click Insert Math, and then you can see that it's inserting behind, and there you go. I've now done subtraction using Equatio.